Good morning, children. Welcome back to online class. I am Mrs. Kala. I am going to teach Science-1 for you. In the last session, we had discussed what is force, what is the definition of force, and what are the factors on which the force depends. It's a continuation of this session only. In this session, we are going to discuss thrust. Thrust is nothing but it is a force only. But the force is acting perpendicularly on a given surface area of the body. So the force is acting perpendicular to the particular area or in the surface area of the body. This is only is called as thrust. So thrust is nothing but force. So the unit of thrust is also taken as a Newton. So the unit of thrust is Newton. It is denoted by capital N. So the effect of force can be measured using a physical quantity called pressure. Everybody knows that word is needed, pressure. So the pressure is nothing but it is the effect of force only. The effect of force can be measured with the help of the physical quantity. The physical quantity only is called as pressure. So the pressure is the amount of force acting perpendicularly on a surface of area 1 square meter of your body. This is called as what? Pressure. So the force is acting on the object. It's taken as a perpendicular direction in the surface area. The surface area is taken as, already we know the unit of area is meter square, isn't it? That is only is given as square meter of your body. So 1 meter square area, how much amount of the force is applied or how much amount of the force is acting in a perpendicular direction, that is only is taken as a pressure. Using these definitions, we could able to write the pressure formula. Pressure is equal to force by area or thrust by area. Already discussed, force and pressure both are same only is needed. So the force is nothing but it is the action of push or pull only. But thrust is the force is acting on a particular direction. This particular directions only we have to take as a perpendicular direction. So the pressure is thrust or force by area. So we could able to write the pressure formula. P is equal to F by A. P is nothing but the symbol of pressure, and force it is denoted by the symbol is F, and area it is denoted by the symbol A. So pressure is equal to force by area. The SI unit of pressure is Pascal, the name of the scientist. So what we discussed first, what is thrust, and second we discussed what is pressure. So the amount of the force is acting perpendicularly is nothing but thrust, isn't it? The thrust is acting on the surface area. The thrust is acting on where? The surface area on a body. That is only is taken as a pressure. What is the unit of pressure? The SI unit of pressure is Pascal, or we could able to write one more unit also. What is the unit of force? Newton. That is, what is the unit of area? Meter square. So we could able to write one more unit of pressure is Newton by meter square. So the pressure exerted by a force depends on magnitude of the force and the area of contact. This is taken as a pressure. So using the pressure, Now let us discuss one small problem. See the problem also. Calculate the pressure exerted by the foot of an elephant using the following data. Average weight of an elephant is 4000 Newton. Surface area of the sole of foot is 0.1 meter square. So what is given the problem first? Here the weight of an elephant is given. Is needed. The weight is nothing but the gravitational force is acting on an object, that is only is called as the weight. Okay, wow, the gravitational force is acted here. So here also what? The average weight we have to take as what? The force only is applied. After that only we could able to feel the weight, or we could able to measure the weight of an object. So the average weight of an elephant is given 4000 Newton. It's nothing but the force value is given. And the surface area of the sole of its foot, that is the already you know the elephant, it can what the elephant have 4 feet, isn't it? So the first foot, only one foot, the area is given 0.1 meter square. Sole means 1, that is the meaning. So the surface area of the sole of its foot is given 0.1 meter square. So first we could able to find out weight of one leg we have to calculate. It consists of 4 legs, isn't it? So the 4 legs also is included. That's only is given as 4000 Newton average weight. So what about the weight of one leg? 4000 is divided by 4 is equal to 1000 Newton. And the area of the sole of one foot is given. What's the value is given? 0.1 meter square. So next we could able to find out what is the pressure exerted by the elephant, isn't it? So what is the pressure formula? P is equal to force by area. So one leg, what is the force is applied here? 1000 Newton. 1000 is divided by area. What's the value of area? 0.1 meter square. It is substituted. So P is equal to 1000 divided by 0.1. So in the denominator terms comes for 0.1, isn't it? So it's converted into the whole number. Both the sides, that is the numerator and the denominator sides, is multiplied by 10. So it's not changing the values, isn't it? So 1000 into 10 is divided by 0.1 into 10. So what will come? 1000 is multiplied with 10. It gives us 10,000. Is divided by 0.1 is multiplied by 10. What will come? 1.0 is needed. That is nothing but 1. So 10,000 divided by 1. What will come? That is 10,000 only. That is P is equal to 10,000 Pascal. So the pressure exerted by the foot of an elephant is 10,000 Pascal, or we could able to write the pressure exerted by one leg of the elephant is 1000 Newton, 10,000 Newton on 1 square meter. That is the value for this problem. I hope you understand, ma. First you have to write what are the data are given, and second you have to write what is the relevant formula, and third we have to substitute, and afterwards you have to simplify, we will get the answer. So what is the pressure value here? 10,000 Pascal, or we have to write 10,000 Newton by meter square. So next we got to move on to what is the effect of the pressure. The effect of the pressure can be increased by increasing the thrust. It is increasing the thrust. So the pressure formula already we know, P is equal to F by A is needed. Using this formula only we could able to explain the effect of the pressure. The pressure and force both are directly proportional to each other. If the pressure is increases when the force is applied on the object also increases. P and F are directly proportional to each other. And second one, P and A are inversely proportional to each other. Here the pressure increases, the area will be decreases. This is the relation for the pressure, force and the area. So the effect of pressure can be increased by increasing the thrust. It's nothing but force, or by decreasing the area of surface of the body experiencing the thrust. For example, we have to consider as an injection needle. Everybody have the experiences needed. In this, the injection needle, it consists of what? Sharp fine edges is needed, so as to exert a larger pressure on the smaller area of the body, so in order to get the maximum effect from them. Not only the injection needle is needed. For example, we have to consider as a nail or knife or in the bullet. The bullet also is consist of what? The sharp and fine edges is needed, and it is embedded on the human body. It may cause the death also. That is also what happens here. The larger pressure is exerted on the smaller area of the body. That way it causes the injury. It's like that. So here also what is involved here? Pressure, force and area of the contact. This is the effect of pressure. Okay, and also we got to move on to the one more example. It is very difficult to walk on sand, isn't it? Everybody knows this experience, isn't it? It's very difficult to walk on sand or in the beach sand, but the camels can walk easily on it, isn't it? What is the reason? In the deserts, and the camel only is used for the transport, but it is easily walking, isn't it? What's the reason? Because they have a large padded feet. So what is happens here? It increases the area of the contact with the sandy ground. So the area will be increases. Automatically what happens? It reduces the pressure. So it reduces the pressure and enables them to walk easily on the sand. Here the large padded feet, it touches on the sand. It increases the area of the contact. The area will be increases. Automatically the pressure will be decreases. So it reduces the pressure. It enables them to walk easily on the sand. This also is taken as what? The effect of pressure. Okay. So next we got to move on to some of the examples of the pressure. So or it's what? It's a decreasing or in the increasing pressures we got to use in the day by day life also. Anybody noticed in our school bag we are what? The broadest tops also is there, isn't it? What is the reason? In the broadest tops are provided on your bag for giving a lower pressure on the shoulders by providing a larger area of the contact with the shoulder is needed. Here the broader stops also it comes for the contact with our shoulder. So the area will be larger. So the area is larger means what happens? The pressure, it lowers the pressure or it reduces the pressure. So we are not feeling the pain is needed. So this is the what? The effect of the pressure. And second one, it is difficult to drive an automobile which has the flattened tires, isn't it? What is the meaning of flat tire? A tire that does not have any or enough air in it, isn't it? So it can cause the several problems. What happens? See the picture also. Here also it's given for the flattened tire. It does not having the enough air, isn't it? So the larger area of the water, the area will be comes for the contact. So the pressure it reduces means in the air. Here the tire it consists of certain air pressure. Afterwards only it comes for the driving, isn't it? So it can causes the several problems. It can even make your car unsafe to the drive. This is also is taken as the effect of what? The pressure only. So these are the some of the examples of the effect of pressure. And also we could able to see the drugs. The drugs is consist of the many number of the wheels, isn't it? What is the reason? Here also the more number of the wheels for decreasing the pressure, thereby increasing the area of the contact on the road. So these are the examples of effect of pressure. So what and all we discussed in this session, students? First we discussed what is thrust, and second we discussed what is the pressure, and third we discuss one small problem, and fourth we discuss what are the effects of the pressure. I hope students you understand what and all we discussed in this session. Thank you, children.